Transparency. This is the 10, 20, $30,000 that I made Friday evening. And stick with me through this video and let me help you make your 10, 20, 30, $30,000. Because what happened to me Friday has happened to all of you. And maybe I'm the only guru who will tell you how I blew up my account. I was trading off emotion rather than math. I was trading off fear rather than strategy and planning. And I was tilted. Now let me tell you how it happened. First, I trade about 10 active accounts. I actively trade 2 to 3 accounts on a daily basis, trading options. So one of my accounts, I went on pre-market and I did a video for my platform. And I said, I'm going to plan ahead. I'm going to sell this, this, and this, and I should be able to clear about $10,000. And you know what? I was correct. I closed out all my open positions for that account with $10,000. At the same time, I had a bunch of errands to run. It's about 10:14 in the morning. I'm in my car and I decide I'm gonna enter $20,000 into a new position. I thought I was purchasing calls, and Webull had me purchase puts. By the time I realized the mistake, I was down $2,500, and I said to myself, I'm just gonna sell. I'm gonna accept the loss. I'm gonna move on. I made $10,000 in my first account. I'm still net profitable on the day, and I'll be done. I will call myself a winner. However, I said to myself, dude, Matt, why would you take a $2,500 loss? You just wait for that bounce. When you get that bounce, you'll exit the position, you'll be breaking even, you'll tell the story about how you hit the wrong button, and it'll be funny. But that's not how it happened. Because 30 minutes later, I checked my account, and I say 30 minutes because I zoom out. Once I make a decision and I follow a strategy to execute it, I don't zoom in and watch my phone continuously. There's no point. You're just gonna add stress to your life. So I zoomed out. I did my errands, and then about 30 minutes later, I checked my phone and I'm down $7,500. And I'm angry. Instead of being up 7,000, I'm down 7,500. I'm angry. I'm running errands. I'm not happy about that either. And then I say to myself, I'm gonna make it back. I'm gonna make it back, and I'm gonna make a little more on top of it. I'll make at least like $3,000 on top because of my stress and all the time and effort. So I wanna make $10,000. I find a trade and I quickly jump into it. I break the rule. I don't secure the best entry. I'm not looking for a discount, and I certainly don't have any strategy. I'm just jumping in to hopefully be right. When I say hopefully, we've all been there, right? I hope I'm right about this one. I'm gonna get in, I'm gonna make $10,000. Instead, I lost $3,400. Now I'm 0 for 2. I quickly sold, I scare sold, paper hands, scissor hands. And then I said, okay, I need to find something that's gonna move even faster than that last one, but in the right direction. So then I jumped into another position and I lost $1,700 more, sold, $2,100 more, sold. I'm 4 for 4 to the downside. And then I say to myself, okay, let me enter into a meme stock because this meme stock might have a chance to triple today. So I lever myself 4 times with my margin account. The stock drops 8%, so I'm down 32 extra percent, and that is how I blew up one of my small accounts. Now last weekend, I secretly started a new challenge. Now you're gonna love this. Before I start, slam that like button. Comment if you have a similar story on how you blew up your account. And do not forget to subscribe. Okay, so I want to create a new challenge for myself. And of course, I want to make money doing so. So the goal of the new challenge is not 10, 20, 30,000. The goal of the new challenge is $1 million. Now the challenge is to see if I can make $1 million faster by day trading or by playing blackjack. Now before you start shaking your head, let me explain. I started my trading account with $25,000 this week. This is the same account I mentioned above that is currently on life support. Now let me recap. I started the week with $25,000. I took it up to $30,000, and then Friday ended at $7,000, down $18,000 from the start, only a few days prior. Now I will revive that account. Now let me tell you about my blackjack story, and then you can make your own prediction as to which will happen first, trading, blackjack, or neither. First, those who know me know I'm gifted with math. I was 1 grade ahead through school. I scored a perfect math SAT score. I didn't have to try. It came naturally. So of course I was good with numbers. And when I was younger, my memory was a lot better as well. So I was 18 and I was playing blackjack a few times a year. Nothing serious. All of my sessions were certainly not winning sessions. I never had that light bulb moment to leave when you're ahead and to leave when you're a winner every time. Now I talk about being a winner every day and how it changes how you feel. Not only do you improve your financial situation, but you will have a life transformation. If it sounds like a good lesson, it is. I already made a video about it. Feeling like a winner day in and day out. Now back to my story. I came from a middle-class family. I received a partial scholarship to college, but I needed to come up with the rest of the money. The solution? I would play blackjack once, twice a month. That was until I had my $100,000 weekend. I had a weekend where I was just on fire. I was making all the right decisions, making all the right choices, securing profit, putting it in my pocket, and repeating. I made 5,000, then 10, then 5 more, then 10 more. At no time was I putting myself in risk. The same way I teach you guys to trade. So from that point forward, paying for college was no longer a worry. And I had a new nickname on campus. They called me Lucky. But you know what? It wasn't luck. It was math. It was strategy. It was patience. It's the same thing we practice when we trade. Next, the light bulb moment was when I traveled overseas for a semester my junior year. Now, I was headed to Belgium. We had just left the United States and we had a 2-hour layover in Amsterdam. My buddies, they went drinking. Me, I picked up $3,000 in about 2 hours when we were on our way. Now for me, it was almost like Amsterdam was created for me. Legalized pot and a casino at the airport. Sounds about right. Okay, so my focus that semester at school was of course good grades. And then we took various trips to learn about European history. That's good stuff. But let me tell you what was great. Our campus was located right next to the local pub. And the pub owner, he liked to gamble. So he and I would play backgammon. I would share my blackjack stories, how I'd win close to 90% of my sessions. And he suggested we take a day trip to Namur. Namur? Nope, never heard of it. Small town in France. But we went, and of course, the first trip, I left my passport back at school in my room. Me, if I were driving, I would have been so frustrated. I'd probably be thinking, what an idiot. That's just transparency. But he was thinking of the bigger picture. So we drove the extra 2 hours. Now I don't remember the specifics, but we went back 4 or 5 times. Now drinks for me and my friends became free after the first trip. And both he and I made a lot of money. A small fortune for him. Me, I got a taste, but I was young, and it was more important to me that my friends were drinking for free. Now, if you haven't figured it out yet, I am a giver. I created my 349 platform to help. I created my YouTube channel to share. I want you to learn. I want you to watch 5 videos. It's my challenge to you. Do you accept? If you accept, simply put, you will make money. Stay with me. Hear my stories. Watch my lessons. You will make money. It's almost as much of a lock if there is one. Now here's your second chance. I'm giving you a second opportunity. Pound that subscribe button. Give yourself a chance to make money. Okay, so back to the challenge. Let's just recap. I started trading with 25,000. It went up to 30,000. And now I have 7,000 remaining, which is about this, okay? 30,000, 7,000 remaining. Understand, the only important number is $18,000 because that's the amount that I'm currently down. Now, no one cares that my account was up to 30,000. No one cares that your account was as high as it was. It only matters where your account is now. And in my case right now, my account's at like $7,000. Now, blackjack, I started with $1,500. Now, I always remind myself, I'm not gonna kill them. You take small piles and you turn them into bigger piles. Same as trading. Now, I wanna call myself a winner every day. And if I leave a winner, then I have the confidence to go back the next time and feel like a winner. Now, it's the same thing I tell you, the same thing I tell my traders. When you're a winner, you lose the apprehension. You lose the fear. You have the confidence, and you know you're going to be right. So let me give you a recap of my blackjack sessions. My first session, I played a total of 2 hours and I won $1,500. The next night, I played a total of 1 hour and I won $2,100 more. Now, I don't play every day, nor do I want to. Now, the third session, I won $2,700. The fourth session, I won $5,400. Now, the fifth session happened on Friday evening. That evening that I just lost $20,000 in the market. That was the same Friday that I blew up one of my accounts. The same Friday, I dropped $20,000 in the market. So on my way, I told myself, I'm going to make it back. I've got strategy, but we understand we don't live in a perfect world. So I told myself, most importantly, I must leave a winner. So, you know what happened? I won. I wasn't gonna lose. Let's remember, I trade at 90%. I play cards around 88%. I bought in for $5,000. I limited my risk. Now, Friday evening, I bought in for $5,000. I had limited risk as I only brought $12,000 with me, but I do not use all of my money. Same as trading, you always keep money on the side just in case. So I played 2 hours and I left with $22,000, a profit of $17,000 for the evening. Now, I didn't make back everything that I lost in that trading day, but I felt like a winner. So here's honesty from me. Let's say I only made $3,000, $4,000, or even $5,000. I would not have appreciated as much. I know, sick, right? But it's just me being honest. Although my memory is not as good as when I was younger, I think I'm smart now. Now, although my memory isn't as good now as it was when I was younger, I definitely think I'm smarter now. I analyze more in cards, in life, in trading. I mean, you have to. You have to look at both the good and the bad outcomes of all situations. You have to learn to analyze them quickly. And if you're not quick enough, you're gonna find yourself too late. Please understand, no one is perfect. Nobody is correct 100% of the time. But you must try and be correct as much as possible. The lesson in this: have a game plan. Give yourself enough time to execute. Don't be a paper-handed trader. And for those of you who watch my videos, you know it. We execute, we are winners, and we do it most days. Lord knows, we try and do it every day. Okay, so now you're more clear on the challenge. Do me a favor, Let me know in the comments section below which goal you think I'm gonna hit first. Blackjack, trading, or neither. Quick recap, week 1 trading, currently at $7,000, down $18,000. Blackjack started with $1,500, currently at $33,500, up $32,000. I will continue to update everyone. I'm thinking about maybe a weekly update. Oh, and the best part, are you ready? You ready? I am making a diary. I'm writing down my emotions so I can share with you how I'm feeling. Like after I lost $20,000 in the market on Friday, I wanted to let you guys know how horrible I was feeling. Now, why is that so important? Because no matter the situation, life or trading, you can learn from my experiences. You will be better. You will be smarter. You're gonna be quicker, and you will start to see the results. Now that, my friends, is the $1 million secret right there. Stay with me, learn with me, and grow with me.